Oh my god, that's so good. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? It's Wednesday. Hump day. Good morning, Sherry. Oh my god. I think we're gonna have like an ice storm today, tomorrow, tonight, and I think the kids might be off on Thursday, and they have random Friday off tomorrow. So hump day. I used to love that commercial. I don't know why. When I was working a regular 9 to 5, that commercial like always made me happy going on Wednesday because it's like you're halfway done with the week. I don't know, but, like, every job I've ever had, I always liked being there because I had awesome work friends, like, I used to work in a lot of call centers, and I was, like, loss mitigation for mortgage companies, and basically, I was the person that took your home away. Don't recommend that for the faint of heart. Um, so, like, you had like, in this position, you either had to have a upbeat personality and be on the optimistic side, or you had to be, like, dangerously negative. There's, like, no in between. There's no balance. It's either you're really optimistic or you're like, "The world can die." Like, I don't give a Hades. So, most of the call center people are more optimistic, like, we're like, that you just have to be because the stories that we hear on a day-to-day basis can, like, rip your soul apart. So I dealt with a lot of people at Wells Fargo, Citibank, and all that stuff like that, that were just, like, super chill, super cool people, so I didn't mind going to work because it was like, I got to be around people that were, like-minded, similar ages, and just really cool people. Morning. So I know, and the weather though, like, I'm imagining, probably dating myself, but, like, "I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow." I'm imagining, like, Mr. Winter and Fire, which they were sassy. I love them. Okay? Um, they're playing with us, and you know how, like, their mom is Mother Nature? I feel like she's on vacation, she's just, like, running rampant and letting these 2 people go ham on us. Like, I'm like, "Dude, pick. Is it gonna be hot or is it gonna be cold? Don't do this half in and half out because 'cause you're messing with the foliage, you're messing with the plants, man." Like, it's bad. Hello. So, it's 65 in Alabama okay, we had to put on jackets today, so it is nice 34 degrees, nice balmy. I didn't have to get ice off my windshield, so I feel like that's a win. That I absolutely hate because it's like your car can warm up, you can set your car to warm up faster, but if it's like that thin layer of ice, you have to be like, 70? Okay, I'm jealous of you guys. Okay. All right. I have a lot to share with you today, but I have to do a story time, and it just happened last night and this morning. I just have to do it because if I don't, my heart is gonna just explode and hurt. Because I'm not a person that really likes to bring drama. Even if drama comes my way, I usually sit back and I just let it ride out because I know that things happen and people have to say things. So I'm in this group. And I'm not gonna name the group or the person. I'm gonna give them nicknames. The group I'm gonna name Heads Up, 7 Up. And I'm in this group, the Heads Up 7 Up, and I've been in this group for quite some time. The admin and the creator of this group will call I'm trying to look at something around me. Purple Rain, okay? Purple Rain usually posts content like, "Look at how you could wet molds on a butterfly," or, "Look at how these, that look at how the factories in China are putting together a bag." Like, Purple Rain usually has some pretty good content. She doesn't have a lot of, like, people posting on her in the group. So, like, you can with a couple of swipes, you can go through a whole year going. So that's not a bad thing. It's just that the group is tiny and it probably doesn't have a lot of, ebb and flow because it's a smaller size group. It's very rare to have, like, a creative bag making or so whatever. It's very rare because an all-purpose group is is normally like that, but it takes time to grow, similar to a YouTube channel. Again, you don't talk numbers, you just wait. So, um, Heads Up 7 Up Club had a post in it yesterday, and this post I've seen in a lot of sewing groups, and it's making my eye twitch. Like, if my eye can visibly go like this, it would. It is of Beyonce accepting the Grammy of the Year, and her bra wires are coming out. And people are like the post had, like, the emoji like this, and then the one with the cloud with this. I always laugh at that one because that's the one I send to Olivia if I need something that like, hardware-wise, and I wanna pay for it, and I know that she's in between packing and she's busy, but I really need this for a client. I use that at least twice a year. This is I that that emoji. Um, and the comments underneath it were like, "Oh, it was ill-fitted. They never fitted her in the first place. Those puppies are trying to come out," and whatever. And, like, I'm to the point now, I know why you're posting this. I know why you posted it. So let's pause that part. Let me give you some history. R&B stands for rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues was a category that was given to African American people in 1940. It was a category to give it to for their music, for our music. If you don't know, I am Black and Hispanic. I am proud to be both. It was given to my people to categorize that. Throughout the years, there are tons of Caucasian, Hispanic, Asian, like every descent that goes into R&B, and us us as a Black community always accept them. Just like when Posty came out, Post Malone, he wasn't country, he was R&B, and we accept him. I love his albums. I love Country One. I love Country Posty, but I'm not gonna lie, R&B and kind of like rap Posty, like I had a crush on. I know he's significantly younger than me. I could still have crush on people. So we accept him with arms wide open. We love our John B's. We love our Justin Timberlakes. We are singing with Adele, like, "Come On to the Other Side" too. They're all R&B, but R&B was made for Black people, so we can have a category for the Academy Awards. And they started branching out to neo soul and whatever. You don't hear when an R&B person wins like a black, well, I mean, a white, other someone other than a Black person win. You don't hear the Black community be like, they're not Black, so they shouldn't win. You don't hear that. You know, we even accept white rappers or any other color rappers. We are sitting here, we have DJ Khaled. We'll be like, DJ Khaled, he ain't Black. We have MK Kelly or whatever. He can't rap though. I'm not saying because he's Caucasian. He just has no skills. Eminem proves that you can be any nationality and you can just throw bars. He's just pure talent. Love me some him. If I meet him, I think that I would have a really weird reaction and I might attack him. And or I'll start throwing out his bars. I don't know. I have no idea how that will go. So with this being said, with with Beyonce up with best country album and album of the year, all I kept hearing from people that are is she's not country. Let's go back in time. Beyonce came out in 1995, and we were sitting here, say my name, say my name. You all were singing, you love you some Destiny's Child. Every time she did an interview on TRL, every time she did an interview on VH1, guess what they did? They made fun of her because they say she's too country. She talks too country. She's Houston, Texas, baby. She's walking around barefoot. She's country. She had to get a certain people to talk with her so that they can help her remove her country accent. Beyonce has made several country songs throughout her year before she made this album, and people will be like, "She's not country." If you listen to any of Beyonce's albums, she throws out Houston, Texas like it's nothing, no one's business. And I find it so ironic that a black person comes in, does a country album, and the album's good. She has Levi Jeans promoting her in post song, like she is the ambassador for Levi freaking Jeans. And instead of celebrating that the first country music artist ever that is black won, we're criticizing her dang bra wires. So you make a on this post, you make a comment, very simple like this. I'm going to read exactly what I said, and I'm going to read you Purple Rains because I don't want to misquote her in case she's watching. If you do, hi, sweetie. So there's going to be a so this is what I don't want to show the picture because I don't want the person's name. I said, being a part of the entertainment industry, we're bound to have wardrobe malfunctions. Just like Taylor Swift during her wonderful Eras tour, she had several malfunctions with her wardrobe, especially in March of 2024. It's super odd. I don't see posts going around about that. Not in that year because we felt bad because she's in this massive tour. She put so much money in it. We don't see anything about it. The most important thing to take away from this entertainer is not her bra straps, is that she broke records in the industry yesterday. That her bra wires poking out should not be polarized. That actually we should find it more humbling because it's relatable. If you're a person who wears bras, a bra wire poking out is actually relatable. I don't know about you, but I have had bra wires poking out, especially if I got a Walmart or Target bra. I've had it come out, and I've had it come out with the bathing suit. It happens. So this person then, Purple Rain, was like, it's a common incident, yes, but the dress has likely never been worn before or made for her. As a sewing and creative group, we're likely to assess outfits and what it looks like on different people. I saw plenty of posts of Taylor's malfunction, and I shared them before and other artists. So Nosy Nova goes back into all of her posts from 2024. There's no post about any other artist, not one. I goes further into 2023. There are not one post, not like, oh, Ed Sheeran's accidentally tear. What do you think? No, she made a very specific post about Beyonce, and she knows it. And we'll dive right into that. I'm like, let's see. So, okay. She said the dress was never worn before. And I was like, it's very interesting and Purple Rain for the year of 2024 of your content in this group. There's not all the sewing related posts are great. None of them are critiquing a celebrity's clothing whatsoever. This type of post doesn't exist in your group in 2024. So unless someone was fitting her, unless you know someone that has been fitting her, it's all accusations and speculations. And speculations and accusation takes away from the transparency of this moment. Beyonce broke records. And then Purple Rain is getting defensive. She's basically saying that, what am I applying? This is a safe space. That she has 20 years of being a cosplayer and costume designing. I'm not throwing out how many years and how much costume designing and work and things I do for clothes because I think that's all. Look what I got. So I said to her, implying in Purple Rain, no. I'm just observing and stating what you said in the first message to me. You saw plenty of posts and you have shared them before from other artists. However, I feel like you're pointing out something that Beyonce cannot control and again taken away from the moment. Maybe you should have been feeling some kind of connection because it's kind of a humbling experience to any person that wears a bra. She kept saying that she feels like I'm implying something, and she's like, what are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm really quite just like saying what it is. I'm not saying it's a black thing. I think that's what she wanted me to say because I was the only person that in that post that said something opposite than her. Then she removes me from the group. So I message her. I don't really speak out very much because I people always say I come across a little catty. So Purple Rain. So I this is when I realized this. So I was like, you're saying it's a safe space, but then you remove a black woman from your post. I haven't blocked you. I just removed you from my group. Honestly, your implication and your snarky comments hasn't sat well with me this morning, and I don't have time for your shit. It has nothing to do with race, like you're implicating, and this is outrageous. Someone doesn't agree with your post, you remove them. Maybe whatever you think I'm implying is the truth. And I will be sharing this information on my platform this morning. You can share it, whatever you seem fit. I'm pretty disappointed with the whole situation and trying to be in a safe group. I'm definitely trying to have healthy discussions, but this wasn't a discussion. It was accusation from the start. I wish you well with your business. I'm sorry that it happened. Um, and honestly, I'm confused about the whole thing, honest. And I was like, if I were you, I would be disappointed in myself too. You created a post to critique an artist's clothing, something that you haven't done in the group at all. Someone doesn't agree with your post or your views. Answers differently from what you expect them to do, and you kick them out of the group. That's pretty sad. I wish you well, and I wish you have time to contemplate your self-defensive ways. And she's like, be under no under delusion that I'm disappointed of what I said. More to the situation of your comments. You clearly don't know me or my community. I can see that you're a post and run group. I was in this group for like 4 years. And anyone that knows me knows I'm not a post and run group. I've been a swoon admin since all the stuff went down with the Black Lives Matter, and I never left. I'm more like a ride or die chick. Um, if you would know, I try my best to be inclusive, and like I said, I don't have time for your shit. I have my own business to run and take time. So the post I said self-reflect, she actually started doing the laughing emoji. I screen captured it, and then she did a thumbs up. I'm not gonna post to the group. I'm pretty sure if you're in that group, she's gonna put something on that post. If you're in that group and you see my name or removed of the post or this person makes a comment, then you're gonna know it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not a person that's gonna cause a wildfire, but I'm just saying, please stand up for what you see that is wrong or right. And if you're an ally, please stand up. And let's take a note from Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift had so many Grammy nominations, and I still think she should have won with her Fortnite for best music video because I watch that music video all the time, and it's absolutely stunning. But I understand why she didn't get it, but I was disappointed and sad. But when Beyonce won Best Album, what did she do? She finally turned around, toast to with Jay-Z, and drank and saluted the queen. If you're going to be a girl's girl, do it for every nationality, not just your own. Do it for every celebrity that you're trying to be a feminist and ally for, not just your own. And I feel like I was the only person just saying what I was saying. I never implied that she was racist. I never implied that this is a color thing. I just simply implied that you're taking away from the moment that it should be. I get it. You want to make it underneath the guise that you're critiquing her outfit, but then have the backing. There's no post from any of your years when you're doing that. So you know what you're doing. And you're lying to yourself as well as the public. And that is sad. You know exactly. Take responsibility and say, yeah, I'm being shady. I'm trying to make you're either trying to make your group irrelevant because this is a big thing that's happening this week, or you're a person that's pissed off that she won album of the year or country album of the year. And let me just give you some real weird knowledge of that. She's the first black woman ever to win a country album. Ever. Ever. So go outside, touch some grass, and see some stuff. So yeah, she broke records. She had 5 records, 5 albums that have been nominated for Best Album of the Year. Renaissance alone should have won because she was connecting with the LGBTQ, and she had us dancing with Cuff It. Everybody was singing her songs. Renaissance tickets were the best high price tickets ever were Era and Renaissance. And let me tell you how excited I was for Taylor Swift and Beyonce. If you go to a Kurt Cobain had an interview with MTV about a month before he passed away. And the interviewer said, "Hey, Madonna is about to go on tour and she's selling her tickets for $40." Kurt Cobain was like, $40? That's too much. How much have we grown that the best selling artists are females? If you're a girl's girl, you represent and you realize that these 2 artists are paving the way for, like, people like Sabrina Carpenter, people like HER, people like that are coming up in this industry, period. You know what you were doing. I don't need to tell you. Not once did I say, "Because I'm black." Not once. Not once did I say my sewing prowess because that when you do that, that's actually self-defense. You're trying to defend yourself by saying, "Here, I have sewing powers. I have this." No. If I only been sewing a year and I still felt that way, that your amount of years don't negate what I feel. And if someone posted in my group like, "Hey, Shanova, your bags suck," I'm gonna keep the post. You're allowed to not agree with me. I'm not gonna remove you from the group. It shows that you were not right. So I'm gonna leave that at that. Purple Rain and Heads Up 7 Up. I hope you grow. I do like dogs more than people. You already know that. Loki's my favorite person, even though he's feisty. Yeah, it was just really wrong, and it was me that reached out to her. She just removed me, and it's cool. I was not they call me a post and run was pretty damn interesting because if you anyone that knows me knows I'm not a post and run person. Anyone that really, really knows me knows I'm not a post and run person. It's very rare when I speak out, but when I do, I do. The last time I spoke out was with a Twisted Needle situation with the Captain America with like a Nazi thing, and I left the group after I said like multiple posts about how wrong it was within the group. I was the first person to do it. I very rarely speak out. Very rarely, because most of the time I sit back and observe and somebody else will say something, but I'm just tired of seeing it. I understand her brow wires poked out, but I would like to see someone that says, "Never in my life that has not happened." I mean, I've had brow wires, like, poke into my rib cage, and you're like, "Damn, I hate this bra." Like, 'cause this is why I keep saying I wanna go to the fairy bra lady, because then she could teach you how to make your bras for you, and you can have less malfunctions with bras. Store-bought bras, they're never gonna be custom fit to your size. You can get a size that fits right, but there still can be some discomfort. And that's why unless you have, like, a bra that you made, you're not gonna have a bra that's 100% comfortable. There are a lot of women that are plus size with bigger that they tend to see having to wear high impacts like, sports bras because bras hurt their back. It's a very common problem within the big chested community, even the tiny chested community. I have cousins that say that they have the hardest time finding bras. So, I mean, if anything, this should be just like, damn, this is relatable. Thank you. You're human. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. It is an amazing moment. And even if you didn't agree with it, I mean, everybody I know is a Swiftie. Do what Taylor Swift did. Clink glasses with the person and salute because this woman has put out genres again and again and again and again and never got approved by her peers. Over 13,000 people have to vote. Just go back to the moment when they announced. She didn't even look because she's used to getting declined. And then she also has the most nominations ever in history. I mean, she did it. I do want and, like, you know what sucks too? I get mad every Grammys because Post Malone doesn't he gets nominated and doesn't make it. I was like, "He's gonna win either Levi Jeans with Beyoncé or Fortnite with Taylor Swift." I was like, "I bet. It's bet because those were my 2 favorite songs of 2024. I was mad because, like, I love me some Post Malone. Like, seriously, I think there'll be a weird reaction if I meet him in person. I'm I think he if I had a hall pass card, he would be on it. I don't know why I'm attracted to him so much. I don't know. I'm the way he sings, raps, and the way he carries himself, he's very attractive to me. Yeah, okay. I love me some Posty. But I also believe Fortnite should have won. Just like when she was wiping her face away and had all his tattoos, I was like, dude, the artistry in this artistry in this video has got me like crying. The first time I watched it, I was like, this is a win, best video. Raising Hell and Coliseum Mayhem. And just, I don't know. And he's done amazing stuff. Like the song with Doja Cat, like I'm like, how did that not get best out? Okay. So we all get hurt. We want the best, like, we have people that we want to win and we get whatever. But like, damn, let it go. I know. I know, right? Okay. Posty has been with a lot of people and he's good. He's good. I kind of want him and Shabuzi to make something. Like, I feel like because they both are in country, but they also have that like rap twang. I feel like if they do something, that they will win. They will honestly win because it's like they both kind of have the same history and they both have a kind of similar swaggers. I just feel like if they do something like they kind of do like a bad versus evil, kind of like Eminem did in Royce with Royce to 5'9", I feel like it would win. So I'm putting this out into the universe. If Post Malone, if you see this, one, how you doing? Two, do something with Shabuzi. Oh yeah, I got off a tangent. I have ADHD. I'm sorry. All right. So yesterday I finished the Moonwake. I feel like the Moonwake can be finished in a day. The part that takes the long is the straps, and that is the main thing to the bag. Like once you put the exterior of the bag done, the interior is like that's it, and you're done. I had to do extra on this bag because I plan on doing another bag. I'm trying to make a Black Widow one, but I seen somebody have the Maggie 55 Sweet Juliets on the side, and I kind of want to do this. But with this one, I actually use Shannon's method. If you don't have the Rowena, then I don't know. I don't. I keep telling you, education, guys. Like you get something, and then you can be like, how can I use it in a different bag, or how can my bag prowess go, whatever. So I used it on the sides. Shannon's method for the Rowena, I did on the sides of this. So yeah. Oh, hold on. It's like all so I did a Studio Ghibli bag. And I did a recessed zipper. And I have the little soot right here. Oh yeah, and then there's little soots on there too. And so I have Olivia's. Yeah, I didn't know. Shannon. I was like contemplating these two colors. I'm like, they don't look good. They don't look good. So I did. I'm using Aquamat's Studio Ghibli print. It is absolutely. It was like 2 or 3 rounds ago. It is absolutely the best. I didn't even strike this one. I don't know whoever strike that. They made me order this. I was like, your bag is amazing, and I now want this. Right? So I also just put a slip pocket on the other side because it's a big bag. It's a big bag, but yeah, this is the Rowena right here, and I think this works out so awesome because my personal thing with this bag, it looks good no matter what. Erica did a phenomenal job, but I just think having the strap coming all the way down to the base gives it a different look and it looks super sexy to me. That's just my opinion. I plan on doing like a Black Widow one with matte black hardware and like having this like a really cool symbol in the front and then having straps all over it so that way it can look like it's like her gun holster. So that is my next one. But first I'm going to do the Gabriella. I have an idea and it's stuck in my head. So yeah, I really, really love how this came out. It's just very simplistic. And then I like just like the pop of just like different themes on the side. I forgot to put my stars. I left them over there. I'm looking for them. Forgot to sew in these the soot stars. I was gonna put them on the back, but I forgot. And also, I was freaking out about the tariff thing, so I put in a order for Emmeline bags. Okay, so Janelle has Harry Potter magic. Okay, so check this stuff out. I put on my order Sunday night, like it was like 10 o'clock at night. She ships it out first thing Monday. I got it yesterday. Like, Janelle, do, do you know how to get into Hogwarts? Do you how? Or like if you guys are old enough, how Sway? How did you like so I got a couple things that I thought I wanted to share with you. I am obsessed with her this is like a waterproof canvas or water resistant. It has the the white backing, but look at this. I like lining of fabrics. Like this is I'm not doing it justice. Hold on. It is directional. Hold on. It would help if I showed you the right direction. What? How pretty is this? I normally don't go for things like this. I'm super plain chick in the inside, but it's like very lightweight, so it's more like water resistant versus waterproof canvas. If I'm going to use a canvas like this in the inside, I'm going to use water resistant because it's a little bit more light, so it just like flows into place better. So I got that, and then I'm obsessed with one particular thing from her a lot, and it is a little bit more on the pricier side, but it's something that I use for the exterior, not the interior. She has like a terrain crosshide PVC back, and this is what, a 300 denier. I use this for an exterior. I used it on my last Studio Ghibli. It is so pretty. It looks like a linen. So I got this in the blue and the gray again. If you're not aware, like I use gray like people use black in bags. Like there's something about gray. There's something about gray that I gravitate to, but doesn't it look like linen? I don't know. I used it. The reason why I like it is because like if I'm using this for the one with the PVC, I'm not using the one that I don't adhere like Decaville Light or anything because you're asking for trouble and you're making chemicals like come out when it's heat. I use it mostly when I'm using a foam bag and I can machine based around. So if you have like the plastic bad backing, it's really bad chemicals if you use heat. So like this is only used when I am using foam fabric, never using heat on it. So yeah, I only use it for the exterior because it's way too stiff for the interior. Like, but somebody might like it for the interior, but for me, I'm like, this is super stiff. But I've been using this a lot for a couple bags. Like I used it for the terracotta bag by Country Cow Design, and it came out bomb. And if you guys know, um, the terracotta bag is foam. So yeah, don't heat up PVC. Like don't do it. So yeah, today my plan is I need to print out um the Gabriella, and I have an idea of how I want to do it. Yeah, I PVC vinyl is really bad too. Um it's kind of stiff too. like I I go through different vinyls that I like, and I don't know. I don't know. I have different ones. I have a order that I need to get out by Friday, but it's a sling. It's the Park Sling, and I can literally make that in my sleep. Like that is what you know how you make a pattern so much that you don't need the pattern anymore. You're like all the measurements. So I'm probably gonna do that one tomorrow. So today I think I might cut out and do that. I have one other meeting today, and that's all I have. So it's a pretty chillax day until the ice comes, and I'm pretty sure they'll call off school tomorrow, so then I'll have the kids Thursday and Friday. But I actually like when they're home because they're pretty funny. So, um, yeah, that's all I have for you today. So, I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope everyone has a really awesome day, and I'll see you later. Bye.